Hi there, I'm Carolyn Dickerson from LookGreatLoseWeightSaveMoney.com. Today's edition is going to be about hair color basics. You know, on my site, and you may not know this, I allow people to ask me hair care questions, and then I post their answers on a page, and or I email them the answer to their hair question, so that they understand a few things better on how to take care of their hair and how to color their hair. And I get a lot of requests for information on hair color, and so I thought I'd talk about it today. Now, of course, I've been coloring my own hair for a lot of years. In fact, I've had my hair the spectrum of the color levels. I've had my hair black. Let's see if I can zoom in on this a little bit. I've had my hair black. I've had my hair blonde. And I actually had very short red hair when I worked at a salon in Durham. Now, it takes a lot of understanding about color to really understand what it does, how it acts, how to counteract it, how to lift it, how to deposit it, how to change it. And so you can't just go out and buy a box of color and look on the box and see the color and trust that the box is going to give you everything that you need to know about color, so that your expectations on what you see and what you get aren't so screwed up or opposite. That's actually how a lot of color disasters happen. And when you see color, you're not really seeing color. You're seeing a combination of a lot of color that's actually the way the light reflects off the pigment in the hair strands. So when you look at color outside, for instance, you're going to see a whole lot more color than you see inside the house. Inside the house, your hair may look brown, but if you go out into the sun, you're going to see not only brown, but you're going to see some reds, and you may even see some yellow in your hair. Something a lot of people ask me about is black hair, and when they do a black hair color, they don't understand why the color rinses out for many days beyond when they colored their hair. Black hair color has very dense color pigments. There are a whole lot of them, and it takes them a while to adhere to the hair strand and to be absorbed into the hair. So, you know, it's going to take a little bit of time before you stop seeing color come out in the water. And the other end of the spectrum, people with blonde hair, the color molecule is very small. It adheres to the hair very quickly, and so when you want to color a lighter color or a blonde color darker, if you put darker hair color on blonde hair, because it's so porous, it's going to suck in that color. So people with like blonde hair who want to go into a very dark brown color should never put dark brown hair color in their hair, or they're going to come out with black hair, because that blonde hair is very thirsty. It's going to suck up all of the color that it can and hold on to it, and then you're left with very dark hair when you intended on wanting a brown color. Now, this is a list of the natural color chart. These are the natural hair colors that we generally have in the ranges that we generally see, going from very black to the palest, lightest blonde at the top. And so you have these 10 colors in between that are all variations of natural hair color levels. Now, if you're going to remove color from your hair, you have the stages of decolorization. And if you've got very dark hair and you're going to blonde hair, you've got to go through, almost the whole 10 stages of decolorization. You've got to take out all of these colors in order to get to this color. And a lot of the time, when people try and lift color by themselves, lift hair color by themselves, they end up in the orange range, and they end up with orange hair. And what they don't understand is if they would just color their hair again, it's going to lift up. But you have to be very careful not to overcolor with lighter hair colors, because that makes your hair very porous, and it can become brittle. It can become it loses its elasticity, so it stretches out and doesn't spring back. And a lot of times people try and lift and color their own hair a lighter color, and then they end up having to go get it all cut off, because once hair is extremely damaged, you can't repair it. If it's a little bit damaged, you can slap some leave-in conditioner on it, or do some deep conditioning treatments or hot oil treatments, and that will help. But once hair is damaged past the point of no return, the only thing that you can do is cut it off and start again. Now, if you've ever been to my website, you know that I sell a hair color ebook, and I wanted to let you know that I'm updating it yet again. This is the third year I'm updating my ebook. If you buy a copy now, and it's going to be updated very soon, I'll be sure and email you a copy of the new ebook when it's published. You'll also, if you keep your email current with me, and you can always contact me and get a revised edition. But after this year will be also the last year that I'm going to be offering to answer any color question. Now, if you ask me a question on my website, I may or may not give you the full color answer, and I may tell you that, you need to buy an ebook, and then I can answer the question. Or I may give you some tips that you can use, certainly, because I want to help everybody. But this is the last year that I'm going to be offering that free service with the ebook, so I wanted to let you know about that too. And I just wanted to remind you that you can ask me any general hair question. If you're having a hard time with your hair, certainly please email me. If you've got a color question, I'm open to sending you a response. I love getting questions, hair questions, although I know a whole lot of other beauty secrets and beauty tips. Hair color is my expertise. It is where my passion lies. I love hair. I love messing with hair. And we're going to be doing some makeup this fall, and I will get back into more haircuts and more hairstyles this fall. So that's it for today. I'm Carolyn Dickerson from Look Great, Lose Weight, SaveMoney.com. Today's edition has been some hair color basics. Ciao for now. I can't believe it. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? You going for a ride? Huh? You going for a ride in the car? Woo! Oh yeah! Isn't that cute?